So, good morning, children. Today we are going to start our grammar. Okay. So, it is your grammar textbook. Okay, children. So, in our grammar textbook, the first lesson is noun. So, you have the knowledge of noun already because from lower classes you are learning about noun. So, in 7th standard also you are going to learn about nouns. Okay, children. So in your classwork, firstly you have to write all the definitions. Okay. So first to define, you have to write noun. A noun is the name of any person, place or thing. Nouns also name an emotion, a quality, an activity or a state. Okay, children. So noun means that is the name of any person, place or thing. So from here to here you have to write down the define for the noun, and then two examples also you have to write. So for each and every define, minimum two examples must be written in your classwork. Okay, and then here you see Kavita went to the market. So here Kavita and market both are the nouns. So Kavita means that is name of the girl, and then market means name of the place. Put the chair in the balcony. Chair is name of the thing, and then balcony is name of the place. So these two are the nouns. His bravery won him an honor. So here bravery and honor both are nouns. Okay, so out of these three write any two. So now kinds of nouns: proper nouns, common nouns, collective nouns, concrete nouns and abstract nouns. Okay, nouns are also classified into countable and uncountable nouns. So about these two we are going to learn in chapter number 2. Okay, so firstly proper nouns. A proper noun is the name of a particular person, place or thing. So particular person, place or thing only known as what? Proper noun. Remember, all proper nouns must be written beginning with a capital letter. So whenever you are writing the proper noun, you have to start with capital letter. For example, if you are writing your name, Ramesh means R-A-M-E-S-H. Here R must be what? Capital letter. Ramesh is the which type of noun? Proper noun. It is name of the boy. So it is the proper noun. Here some examples are given. See, Neha, name of the girl. Lucknow, name of the place. And then Ganga, name of the river. So these three are which type of noun? Proper nouns. Okay. So from here to here you have to write down the define. Name of the define is what? Proper nouns, and then two examples you have to write. Okay. Then next one, common nouns. A common noun is the name given to every person or thing of the same kind. For example, the word man can be used for any man. It is a name common to all men. And then some more example, girl. Girl also one of the example for common noun. Boy, students. So these are name of the one example of common nouns. And then here proper noun means what? For example, coronavirus. Coronavirus. Here corona means that is name of the virus. So it is the proper noun. And then virus means that is one of the what? Microorganism. So virus means that is common noun. Different types of viruses are there. Okay. So virus saying means that is common noun. Corona means that is proper noun. Okay, children, now understood no the differences between proper and common noun. Okay, so here example, Neha is a girl. So here Neha is a what? Proper noun, but girl is the common noun. Mr. Gupta is a painter. So here Gupta is the proper noun, and then painter is the common noun. The books are on the table. Here books, different types of books are there. So it is common noun, and then table also one of the common noun. So it is the third defined in your classwork. So from here to here you have to write down the define, and then out of these three write any two examples. Okay, now exercise A. Underline the nouns and write whether they are proper nouns or common nouns. So now you have the knowledge of proper noun and common noun. Here some sentences are given. You have to find out the nouns. Moreover, you have to say whether they are proper noun or common nouns. Okay. See the first sentence. Sheila took the dog for a walk. And then here Sheila is the proper noun. Dog is the common noun because different types of dogs are there. So dog is the common noun. And then walk. Walk means that is the activity. So here in very first line we seen that you have learned activity, and activity also one of the noun only. So here walk is one of the activity, so that is the common noun. Okay. Second one, the crowd gathered to watch the match. So here crowd is the common noun, and then here match also the common noun. So in this way you have to write down question number 1 to 10 in your classwork. Then how to write the answer in your classwork? Not like this. Okay. So firstly with black pen write down the question as it is, and then with blue pen you write Sheila, put the arrow and write proper noun. Full spelling you have to write like this. Won't write P and C N. And then in next line write dog, put the arrow and write common noun. And then next line, third line write walk and write common noun. In such a way you have to complete all the 10 questions in your classwork neatly. Questions with black pen and then answers with blue pen. Okay children. And then next one, collective nouns. To speak of a collection or a number of persons or things as a whole or as one group, we use a collective noun. For example, a bundle of sticks. So here bundle is name of the collective noun. And then herd of cows. Here herd is the collective noun. Our team won the match. Team is the collective noun. The crew looks after passengers during a flight. And then here crew is the example of collective noun. Collective noun. So collective noun means what? Collection or a number of persons together or group. One group is known as collective noun. A bunch of grapes, bunch of keys. So these all are collective noun. So from here to here you have to write down the define, and then out of these four write any two example. The words bundle, herd, team and crew are examples of collective nouns and refer to a collection of people, animals or things. Okay. And then here match the following given. Match the collective nouns in column A with the object they refer to in column B. And then here it is column A given the name of the things, and then here it is given the what? Name of the collective nouns given. Match the collective nouns in column A with the objects they refer to in column B. And then here it is the what? Collective nouns, name of the collective nouns, and then here it is given the objects. For example, album. Album means photographs. And then bunch is the collective noun. And then grapes or keys. Okay, so here I have written all the answers. In your classwork, straightly you have to write down the answer. For example, album means here you put the arrow and write photographs. And then bunch write with black pen, and then put the arrow and write grapes, comma, keys with blue pen. Okay, in such a way you have to complete from 1 to 15. Mean here in column A given the what? Name of the collective nouns given. Okay children. And then concrete nouns. A noun referring to things that can be perceived or experienced through any of our 5 senses, which means that it can be seen, touched or felt, tasted, smelled or heard is called a concrete noun. So, which can be experienced by our five senses. Which are our five senses? It can be seen, means we can see with our eyes, and then we can touch or felt our skin, and then we can taste our tongue, and then we can smell our nose, and then we can hear our ear. So these are the five senses. Okay, so we can hear or perceived or experienced through our five senses is known as what? Concrete nouns. Okay, example, Raman ate an apple, and then here Raman and then apple. These two are nouns. Which type of noun? Concrete noun. The dog swam in the water. Dog and water. Put some sugar in the tea, and then here sugar is the concrete noun. In the sentences above, Raman, apple, dog, water, sugar and tea are all concrete nouns. Thus, concrete nouns can be common, proper or collective nouns. So here Raman is the word proper noun. Apple is the word common noun. So the concrete nouns may be proper, common or collective nouns. Okay. The next one, abstract noun. An abstract noun is usually the name for a state of being, a concept, a quality or an action that has no physical existence. Okay. So children, generally abstract nouns means what? The nouns which we cannot see but we can feel. Okay, we can feel but we cannot see. That is known as what? Abstract noun. For example, truth. Okay, we cannot see the truth but we can feel the truth. And then freedom. Freedom is an example of abstract noun. And then wisdom. Wisdom also example of abstract noun. And then intelligent, cleverness, clever. So these all are example of abstract nouns. So the nouns which we can feel but we cannot see. Okay. So here some examples are given. In his youth, Sami played cricket for his college. And then here youth is the abstract noun. Funny movies are popular because they have a lot of humor. And then here humor is the abstract noun. That is the quality. And then here youth is the what? State of being. Mahatma Gandhi preached peace and non-violence. Here peace and non-violence, these two are abstract nouns. So that is, these two are the concepts. Laughter is the best medicine. Here laughter is the one? Abstract noun, that is in action. Okay children. So from here to here you have to write down the define for abstract noun and then write any two examples. Okay. And then exercise C. Pick out the nouns from the passage and say what kind of each noun is. Write your answers in the box below. So here one of the paragraph given. You have to go through the paragraph and then you have to differentiate the nouns. Common noun, proper noun, collective noun and abstract noun. You have to classify the nouns here. So answers I have written already. In your classwork, this paragraph you have to write with black pen and then same way you make the tabular column and write down the answers. Okay children. And then exercise D. Fill in the blanks with the correct abstract noun from the ones given in the box below. So inside of the box given the answer. These all are example of which noun? Abstract noun. And then here fill-ups are given. You have to find out the answer from this box. Okay. Mother Teresa was renowned for her kindness. So here kindness is which type of noun? Abstract noun. India got freedom from the British rule in 1947. Here freedom is the abstract noun. So in such a way you have to complete from question number 1 to 10. Okay, and then last exercise, make abstract nouns from the following words. Okay, and then here words are given, we have to make the abstract nouns for the given words. For example, obey, obedience, deep, depth, grow,